Welcome to Minute in the Tub. We're glad that we could join you this evening. People that have been hanging in the chat for a while, we thank you for doing that and sticking around for the show. We're starting a little later tonight, no problem. We're here. We made it. We're happy to be here. Kyle's here.
I'm here.
Jeremy's here.
Yeah, I am.
Trevor's here.
I am indeed.
Nathan's in the TV.
Nathan's in the TV.
It's so nice and cozy in here.
It's what?
It's cozy.
Oh, cozy. Sorry, I had your volume down.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, tell us if anything is weird. We had to set up the camera kind of different tonight, but I'm noticing now that like there's this weird, like really bad delay on the video feed. So,
But hey, we're here.
yeah,
We are here. And we're just not going to worry about it.
We're gonna try not to worry about it.
Well, I'm not going to worry about it.
Some of us are going to stress about it.
Eric's going to worry about it all night.
I was all for going into this. We just said right before this, let's not talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. We're just going to go into it.
You brought it up.
And then I brought it up because I
You
noticed.
mentioned the GIF.
Yeah.
You mentioned the GIF, man.
I didn't mention any gifts.
You broke the rule.
So Crazy Legs thinks that if he were to be a guest on the show, that it might provide more sex appeal and we could branch out to a larger lady audience.
Oh, is
that
so?
might actually be accurate. I don't
I could
know.
see that.
I think the most important question we have here is, would it branch out our granny audience?
Oh boy.
Oh, Trevor.
It's been a while and you let it die and you
Oh,
just had to
Trevor.
bring it back, didn't you?
Hey,
Much
you
like
guys
grannies.
didn't let it die.
For those of you who may be new to the show, Trevor has a thing for grannies. And
All of them.
We'll just keep going from there. Yeah.
All of them?
No.
He loves
I'm
all
gonna
of the grannies.
All the grannies.
I'm going to disagree with Trevor here. The big question is just how crazy are your legs?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is a good question.
Depends
How
on what
crazy
kind
are
of crazy.
the legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, are they just like emotionally unstable, or like would you commit them to an asylum?
That's a good question. Maybe we'll get an
I
answer
don't know.
in the chat. Yeah, so how's everybody doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Everybody having a fine time?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
good. Anybody have been up to any crazy hijinks lately?
I was playing some Division.
No.
I'm the Punisher of the Dark Zone. No, I finally got up to level 29s where I might be able to play with certain people now. But
Certain cool people.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Certain people.
also, I just realized I promised Metal Geek I was going to play with him sometime. So
Yeah, you should
Way
play
to
with
go.
Metal Geek.
it still stands.
Yeah.
I just haven't played on my PlayStation yet for a while. So
What a jerk.
Yeah.
Sure,
that Trevor.
Mm-hmm. So anybody else do anything
I went to
other than the
I went to
Division?
Pakistan this. What was that?
I
beef?
was
On
with him.
Sunday?
Yeah, I went to Pakistan on
You
Sunday.
guys both went to Pakistan?
Oh, you
Yeah.
That
did?
is correct.
How did that happen?
Facebook told me I was there.
Oh, really?
You know,
Yeah.
Kyle just walked up to me. He was like, "Hey, you want to go to Pakistan?" I was like, "Sure."
Let's do it.
sounds like a
So we
great
went.
vacation
So
hotspot.
were you guys okay? I hear there was some bombings or something.
Yeah, Facebook checked in with me, and I think Facebook checked in with you, right, Nathan?
Yeah, with both of us,
Yeah.
and apparently with several other
A
people.
lot of other people. We were okay, because we weren't actually in Pakistan.
We weren't.
No. See, Facebook made a mistake. They messed up.
Did they
Then what
did
was
they
all
put
that
anything out
sand?
about it?
I don't know where you got all the sand there, Nathan. What were you asking, Jeremy?
Did Facebook put out an apology or
I don't know if they actually put out an apology, but
Yeah, they did.
did they?
did they? I'm
Okay.
looking
Did
up.
they? Oh, I
I-
didn't see it.
I forgot about looking it up.
I think The Verge had an article. on
Hey,
it.
Moose got one of those texts too.
Did
So
he really?
Mashable
Yeah.
had an article too.
Interesting,
Yeah. I think there were just people all over the world that were getting those.
Was this a big publicity hoax by Facebook? They're just
No,
like,
I don't think
real-
so.
we
real
want people
people-
to think we're nice.
Real people died. It was not a hoax.
No. I don't mean the bombing was a hoax.
That was
I'm like,
oh,
I mean,
Jeremy.
like the
no,
Facebook
I'm like,
thing.
this would be a horrible PR
That
ploy.
would be a stupid PR thing.
No, I think because they said that I think when the
It's not like we're talking about the Holocaust or something.
oh my gosh.
Well,
Well, I think that
Well.
they said that it successfully was something that was used on Facebook when The attack in Brussels happened just a few weeks earlier.
Yeah.
So it was something that I guess whatever they did that worked that time did not work out very well this time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So here's what I just found it. Here's what Facebook said.
Let's hear it.
This is
Takes.
This is to an email they gave to Mashable when they were asked about it. We activated safety check today in Lahore, Pakistan, after a bombing that took place there. Unfortunately, many
Watch your
people
mouth.
not affected by the crisis received a notification asking if they were okay. We worked to resolve the issue, and we apologize to anyone who mistakenly received the notification. So yeah, they just basically apologized.
I feel apologized to.
There you go.
I accept your apology.
It would have been cool if they used the exact same system to reach out to everyone who was sent that and saying, sorry, we realized you were not in Pakistan, but we still are with the victims, blah, blah, blah.
I thought you were going to say the division.
The division.
We're with the division.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, maybe that's what it was. Maybe we're all secretly in the division and we were supposed to be activated.
Maybe that's it.
That could be. I'm guessing that's probably the case.
That it has to be. It has to be what happened. So we got activated, Nathan, and we completely failed miserably.
I'm sorry.
I apologize too.
I'm guessing you were prepping to go undercover.
Yeah. I was working on it, and then it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So
now you can shave.
I'm already undercover.
That's right. Now I can shave. Hey, you guys will be surprised. Maybe next week or whenever you see me next, if that probably would be in a couple days. Maybe I will be shaved.
Why?
I don't
you got
know.
a job interview?
No.
Oh.
Are you?
It's getting warm though.
Thinking of getting rid of that thick beard.
Like how shaved?
Yeah. I don't know.
Like short and neat?
Maybe it's an April Fool's joke. I don't know.
That's
I guess
tomorrow.
you'll have to wait and see.
Ooh, you
I'm just gonna plan on Kyle eradicating every hair from his body.
Wow.
See, now how did you know my plan, Nathan?
It's because they're both in the division.
You travel to Pakistan with a guy, you know him.
Yeah,
It's
that's
true.
right.
You do know him.
Yeah, you know people.
All of the bugs and the unwanteds have places to hide in the hair, so you got to smooth shave that puppy.
Yeah.
Smooth shave.
All of the unwanteds?
It's good
All
for
of them.
swimming too.
Yeah, that does.
It is. It'd make me more aerodynamic. I could get places faster because I could just swim.
Which will help in the oceans of Pakistan.
Uh-huh. I like
This joke is going in so many different
This
directions.
is so bad. What is happening
I
tonight?
don't know.
It's jokeception. I'm so bored.
It's not even jokeception, it's joke Batman v Superman.
I'm so
I like that you're like just searching
I know.
things.
I'm so bored. I'm just
Yeah.
looking at other Twitch streams to see what's popular tonight.
Yeah, that's great.
And everyone can see that on the stream as well. I was just curious, like, what other people were watching, like, what's popular, you know?
Hey guys, I just want to address the chat here.
Oh, wow.
Crazy said that he would like to put up a poll to confirm whether or not I am a dapper gentleman if I lost the 9/11-y beard.
The 9/11 beard. Is that really what we're calling it these days?
I think that's what
Oh, jeez.
I think that's what he's calling it.
Oh, man.
I thought it was like
Ugh.
a hipster thing, but now it's just we're just straight up.
It's a
going
hipster for anyone who doesn't look Pakistani.
You know what the worst
I
part
don't
was?
know.
The worst part was I was reading that and as I read it ahead of time in my head, I didn't quite catch it until I was saying it out loud what he was saying because it did, as I read it on the screen it didn't make sense, but as I was reading it out loud I was like, "Oh, that's what he's saying." Okay. I am not going to answer that question. Crazy. That was definitely not PG, but I guess that's what we expect from you.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm concerned that, like, when I look at the list of all the other Twitch streams right now, that I don't see us under gaming talk shows.
Well, I was going to say I'm concerned because on the app I'm not seeing that it's live either. It doesn't seem to show me. But it does seem like the chat is getting us. So
yeah. Well, that's weird. Are we, like, banned?
I don't know.
They don't. They're purposely hiding us.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Anybody
right
else
now.
getting the video?
The man's
Here?
trying to shut us down.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting censored right now. Hey, these guys have a brick wall kind of like us.
We did it first. I'm sure we did it first. Wait, are we gonna just?
Floyd did it first.
Huh?
Are we seriously? Isn't there a way that you can actually like share someone else's?
Oh, we clearly gonna do this?
Oh,
Or
look at those guys.
We're just gonna make fun
They
of
have
people.
posters.
Hey, wait, that is the
Same
exact
brick
same
wall.
wall.
They went to
The
Menards.
exact same wall.
They got the same wall, but they put it at an angle. See,
And
that's
they
what
put
I was thinking.
posters up.
We should
We
put
should
ours
do
at an
that. Yeah, we
angle.
need some posters.
We'd
Hey,
have
I
to
got
build a
posters.
bigger
What
wall.
do they got there? They got
We're
Destiny,
gonna
Star
do that.
Wars, and
They've got a
Infinite.
little BB-8.
Bioshock Infinite, yeah.
Is that Bioshock Infinite?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Let's
I don't
listen.
You know
have
what
a
we gotta
4K
do?
Blu-ray
What are they
player.
talking about?
My PlayStation 4 can't do 4K.
And
I
like-
supposedly
and
we
think
can
about-
stream Netflix, but I think
Hey, they're stealing stuff from our show.
That guy's
Yeah.
got my.
Here's what we do.
Hey,
Here's
that
what we
guy's
do.
got my T-shirt
Nobody
I,
else
I
is
have
doing
a, I
that.
have I have
and
something.
my microphone.
I have an idea.
Hey, Metal Geek.
Hey.
Hey,
Metal
Metal.
Geek, hey.
I got an idea.
Oh,
we need
boy.
to come up with a battle of the Twitchers, and
Okay.
we'll just find a whole bunch of other ones that have similar sets or similar topics,
Hey, wait a second.
and we'll just have little clips of where we're both talking about the same thing.
What
and we'll
about the
see which is
Nerd
better.
Ninja Girls? That sounds interesting.
Ooh.
Hey,
But it's
quick.
girls with
What?
dots.
Crazy
Acronym.
Legs says those guys were way nerdier than us.
Yeah,
So
thank
he's gonna
you.
follow them. No, he said that as a good
Wait,
as
what
a
is-
good thing.
Um,
Oh my god.
Hey, they got bricks too.
They got
Is she
bricks.
a mermaid?
Yeah.
oh no.
No wonder that. I mean,
Wait,
if we
what
were,
are they?
I would.
How effective a
no.
ninja can you be as a mermaid?
There's just a lot of
Are
giggling
they
going
speaking
on.
in English?
Oh my god, can you feel that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There-
Hey guys, giggle mode engage.
I just don't. Oh no. No. This is not going to work for me.
Wait.
we were trying to
Did
get
you
more
see their
viewers.
microphone
This is
stand?
Yeah.
This is not
It
going
was.
to work for
I
me.
think it was a whiskey bottle.
I apologize to everybody.
It might have
for
been.
that.
What's not going to work for you, Jeremy?
Trevor giggling.
Hey, there we are. But it shows we only have
Oh.
3 viewers.
Yeah,
That's sad.
Oh.
Tell all your friends to watch us.
They're like, why would we watch that stream where they just watch other streams?
Well, that way they don't have to do
Hey,
the search
that could
themselves.
be our third stream, so that we can get official. We'll once a week just stream and just watch other shows.
It's like Mystery Science Theater, except live. We
Okay.
make fun of people.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Are you?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
This has been the weirdest start to a show I think we've ever had. and
Well,
I like it.
We
That's
kind
I
of
kind of like it.
got started off a little rough, you know. So we were just like, whatever. We're just doing it.
Turn into the skid.
We just do what we want to do.
Skid marks.
Skid marks.
I say we jump into our stories.
Yeah.
Are we
let's
gonna
do that.
Are we gonna do that? I like
oh wait,
it.
hold on. I got
Wait.
something that
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to talk about.
Yeah, there was something else in
I was
there.
waiting for
Do you
you
have
guys to
another
get
like
done.
PSA and like
No.
thing about watching movies that suck?
Yeah, no, I'm done with
Okay.
that. Everybody, no one listened to me, and everybody went and
Hey.
saw that terrible movie. So
I
good
told
on
you how
y'all.
terrible it was after I saw it.
Nathan,
Trevor, did you go and see it?
I went and saw it.
He saw
and
it
I liked it.
how many times did you see it? Once?
I actually saw it twice.
Oh
I didn't.
man,
Okay.
that's just horrible.
I enjoyed it both times. I'm just saying.
Nathan, how many times did you see Batman versus Spider-Man?
I actually haven't seen it at all, but I've
He was in
watched enough
Pakistan.
people talking about it that I feel like I've seen it.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
I don't know where the good job is there.
for
Yeah,
not seeing it.
that's what I'm
That
That's
he,
what I'm saying.
but he said he basically has seen it by everything that everybody said.
Well, that's better than paying money for it. So, yeah, I'm just saying that. I don't know. I'm just.
I
still
watched
bitter about it.
Daredevil this week.
Wow,
Ooh, that's good.
that's good.
Yeah.
The Ben Affleck movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not the Ben Affleck movie. Get out of my head, Trevor.
No, I was just the Oculus Rift came out this week,
Yep.
and I was there's been some coverage on that around the internet, and I was thinking to myself, you know, if I would have told someone would have told me like 2 years ago that I might actually be considering like somehow, you know, buying a VR, like even just the thought of it, I probably would have thought, you know, so they were crazy. Not crazy legs. But I just, I don't know. So I thought, well, how could I afford one? Because they're expensive. It's $600 for the Oculus. Whoa, I can't talk. What is it? The HTC
Vive.
Vive. That's the one. That comes out next week or this week. Next week. And that one's $800.
The PlayStation one's going to be pretty cheap, though, right?
Well,
$399 or something.
Yeah,
like
it's a little,
Yeah,
I mean, relatively
cheap as those
compared
things
to
go.
the other ones.
Yeah.
But so I thought, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up what body parts go for on the black market and see if I got anything worth any value. So I Googled that.
Awesome.
And I found a Gizmodo article from 2012, which is a little bit outdated, so I'm sure these prices
We've already talked about
might have changed.
like other things you could sell.
Yeah, I think
Right?
Jeremy brought that up way back in
So, oh, yeah.
305
It was
or
like
something.
$50,000 for a testicle.
Yeah, the testicles. I remember that.
Ooh, I like this. It's like Operation.
But we've got a little
right.
a little chart here. I should open the image in a new tab.
I like the chart.
So we can kind of. Oh, that's not the right one. Bum, bum, bum. It's down here further. So this is a little chart, a little body chart. Let me zoom in here a little more so we can have some
There we go.
slightly more dramatic reveal.
Look at that.
So as we start at the top, your scalp is worth $607.
Oh, wow. The Indians made out well.
A
I was
You know-
this kind, not the Pakistani kind.
What?
You know,
near
you know,
Wait, did he
Not
just
this
say Pakistanis or Indians?
No, they're near there.
you know, Jeremy, the Indians used all of the body.
Nothing goes to waste. Jeez.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, the scalps were $607. A pair of eyeballs is $1,525.
So
Like,
can you get just one eyeball
I'm
for like
guessing
Well-
half that.
700?
I know you can get just the cornea.
But I'm just that seems really cheap for eyeballs. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, I mean,
especially-
and that's one of those that you can give up. I mean, for $750 and walk around like
Yeah.
a pirate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's doable, right,
It was,
Jeremy?
It was, yeah.
You
it
walked
was-
around with an eye patch for a little while.
I on both eyes at some point in my
Mhm.
life, yeah. No, I had so I had a
Walk
cornea
around with
transplant.
eye patches on both eyes?
Not at the same time. They alternated 12 years apart. No, I had cornea transplants in both eyes. The surgeries were $15,000 to $18,000. So, you know, gotta
You
pay
could have
the-
just bought new ones.
Well, yeah. I'd
He
have
went
to
all
pop 'em
pirate
in.
though when he had the
did.
eye patch.
So
Embarrassed himself.
So a skull with teeth is $1,200.
So the eyes are worth more than the skull and teeth.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
yeah.
organs, right?
I
Well, yeah,
suppose.
eyes would be a little more valuable. Then you got a
Can they
shoulder.
do a head
A
shoulder?
shoulder's $500.
They've been working on
You
that.
go down to the coronary artery. It's the same as eyeballs.
Okay.
Your heart's worth $119,000.
Whoa.
Ugh.
It jumps up. And then your liver is worth $157,000.
Okay.
The liver's worth more than the
Does
heart.
that
Yeah.
now does that
Yeah,
It's all
'cause
the
too many
booze.
people
does
ruin
that
their
dem-
livers.
does that matter how much drinking has taken place on that first?
That's probably
don't
assuming a healthy liver.
Assuming a healthy
Yeah,
liver,
I'm
one
gonna-
that is not ever partaken in alcohol.
I'm gonna assume that.
Okay.
Then
Yeah,
you
like I wouldn't pay $119,000 for a heart that had like a pulmonary issue.
Why not? That might be a good deal, though.
That's a defective product.
Okay, but it still could be a good deal.
Yeah, but I could see the liver
gets-
being a
wait.
different level based on someone's
Who gets
drinking. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, someone that's never drank is probably the 157. Maybe you have a drink once a week, knocks it down to like 150. If you're drinking heavily every night, then you're probably giving it up for like $200 or something, if that.
250.
250, yeah.
What were you trying to say, Jeremy?
So who gets paid when you sell your heart?
I don't know.
The doctor.
It's true.
So we go down here. You got your hand and your forearm. Those are worth $385, but it doesn't say for a pair, so maybe
So
that's each.
each,
No, I'm thinking to combine. Like you have
right?
to go from the forearm
the hand.
down.
Yeah, you got to go
So
elbow.
you got to go basically up to the elbow, right?
Yeah. So that.
So that's almost $400. Okay.
Yeah.
That seems really cheap with all the
Yeah.
prosthetics out there.
And then you've a pint of blood is worth $25.
That's probably no. You can get $40 for that. Go in and
That's
just
That's
as a
plasma.
Yeah,
Plasma's a little different.
that's true.
I don't know how, but it is.
Spleen is worth $508. I guess a pint of blood is worth
Oh,
more
wow.
in other countries or something. I don't know. Your stomach is worth $508 as well. Kidney is $15,000. So
But that's Is that a different country too?
Yeah. Oh, and then China, it's $62,000. In America, a kidney is worth $262,000.
Wow.
It's the most valuable. That's the gold of your body right there. That's the diamonds in your gut.
Diamond in the gut.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for.
If you've got a diamond in your kidney, it's painful.
So, small intestine's
I would know.
$2,519. Your gallbladder is $1,219, and then your skin, interesting enough, is $10 per square inch.
Wow, that's actually
Really?
that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Who's buying skin?
I'm
That's
like-
what I want to know.
I'm just one. Oh my God.
Buffalo Bill? Like, who's
Maybe
buying
it's-
skin?
No,
Hey,
for
maybe
skin
you can
grafts.
sell your skin for skin grafts.
Yeah.
So you could like sell parts of
For
your
a burn
like your
victim.
butt cheek for a burn
It's
victim.
like, I
Thanks-
don't need
so
this.
thanks.
that they can have it on their face. And then
Eric
you can be like,
obviously
"Ah,
cares
what
about
would
the burn
you
victims.
You're a
have?
butt face.
I don't know.
Trevor. Oh, Trevor. Oh
A
boy.
butt face.
Thank you for picking up the last half of my joke there.
You're welcome.
What is the grand total that we're looking at here?
I don't know. I wasn't going to do that.
That's
That's
I'm,
a lot
I
of
want to
math.
know how much I'm worth.
I'm debating morality here.
It's close to $1 million, I think.
Oh man.
Trevor, there is no morality for butt face.
Yeah. But I think you're worth close to $1 million.
What?
I mean,
How
that's
much
a
was the kidney?
That's a lot of money. I
The
mean,
kidney's the most valuable, $262,000 in America.
more than a heart.
No, in the other countries.
Well, China, it's $62,000. I'm not sure. Was that India? $15,000?
15,000. We could almost buy our own ship for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
who's gonna fly it?
Fly.
You bet
okay,
I could.
well,
I'm not such a bad pilot myself.
Wait, did we just like start like some Star Wars?
I think so.
Anyways, I was just thinking, if you want to get an Oculus or a Vive or whatever, maybe
Don't get rid of your eyes.
don't get
So
rid of your
wait,
eyes.
sell that
yeah.
part.
So
Don't sell
what
your
are you
hands.
selling?
I'm thinking like
Somebody else's
I'm
kidney.
thinking my kidney. Like
Yeah, because you get two of those.
you got
No,
two
that's-
of them.
That's true.
Yeah.
And one of them's worth
That's like-
$262,000.
I need to get rid of one now.
Yeah, you could sell one and get us all VRs.
No, screw that. You guys sell
How
your
do
own
I?
kidney.
That's
How
like
do
almost
wait?
10 years
I
worth
gotta
of
look
work
on the
for
internet.
me.
How do I sell my kidney?
That's almost
Black
10
market, man.
It's
That's
more
like
than
8
me.
years worth of work.
Just
for me.
go-
No, not black market, because you'll get undercut.
Yeah, well, no, you'll get cut all right.
Kyle, black markets matter.
Yeah. Jeez, Kyle.
Oh my gosh.
Just go to the dark net. Just go to the dark net. and
I don't
Oh
even.
yeah, the
There's
deep-
like
go to the
deep
dark
web.
net.
Go to
Do
the-
it right now.
the dark net.
Go right there.
The dark net Craigslist, and then you just sell it. It's just you. It's like
Wait,
Oh
wait,
no!
wait.
Oh wow! You can sell feces for up to $13,000.
All right.
no.
Really?
Yeah.
Why am I not taking advantage of
that
this?
Well,
link-
no,
put the
that's
link in
that's
the-
true though because you can. There's.
Put the
I'm
link in
working
there.
on it. You can
You're getting all shovey over here tonight. What is
push it.
happening?
Put that link up there.
Hey,
do it so everybody can see it.
throw it in there.
We want
So-
our friends to see it at home.
So this makes sense though because I've heard of this done. You can actually be a poop donor. I think we talked about this actually.
Maybe.
Anyway, you can be a poop donor for someone who has they don't have the right kind of
Poop?
No, the right
Oh, the
kind
right
of
kind of
stuff-
bacteria.
in their
That's right. We
in
did
their
talk about
poo,
this on a different
and then
show.
they compress your poo and stick it up
Yeah.
their,
Okay.
their
We
bum.
don't need to.
So what
and-
kind of hoops do I have to jump through to get in on this program?
Poop.
I'm pretty good at I'm pretty good at pooing, so that might be a reoccurring revenue stream.
I poop all the time.
What
That's a
about-
lot.
$40 per sample.
do you have to keep it away from water? Does the water like?
Oh my goodness!
devalue it?
You get a bonus of $50 for donating 5 days in 1 week.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I mean,
Forget
like, are there
blood,
like certain
plasma.
consistencies or something that you're?
I don't know, but I need to start selling my poo.
I mean, that's an additional 13,000 a year.
Yeah.
I need to look into this. This is how we're going to
And
finance.
you're gonna
So-
save lives.
This is how we're going to finance the tub.
So
Please
yeah,
sell your poo
Don't
and
poop in the
donate
tub.
it to us.
Open Biome is a place that processes and ships loads of your poo.
Yeah. So
Sell your poo and donate it to us.
if you want an Oculus Rift, you can sell your poo. That's what we've discovered.
I think
here.
this is the right solution. Here
it'll
you go.
take you a little while.
If anyone wants the actual site, I just put that on there on where
that
you can.
only we can see.
Nonprofit stool bank is
Throw
what
it
they
up
call
there.
themselves.
Stool bank.
Yeah, safe access to fecal transplants.
Wait. So can I just? They have a nice website. Can I just send them my poo?
There's a link.
Money?
Scroll down. Become a up a little
donor.
bit. Become a donor. Stool donor.
Do you have to attach
We're
your
really
poop to an
looking to see
email?
what's happening here.
I'm seriously. I'm gonna do this.
Jeremy is on board.
Become a donor. The pre-screen interview. Prospective donors come to the open
you gotta
biome
go
lab in Medfield. You got to go to Medfield, Massachusetts.
yeah.
Medford, sorry, to meet with the medical staff during the visit. Donors go through medical history questionnaire and interview similar like blood donor answers. So I wonder if it matters like what your blood type is. After 60 days of donating, donors must undergo a second round of blood and stool screens. I don't know, man. It sounds like a lot of work, but maybe it's worth it.
If you go, we have to have a camera follow you.
Here's the problem. You gotta have a body mass index less than 30.
What is that?
You might want to get that checked.
What is a body mass index?
That's your BMI.
I understand that that's the acronym for it.
Yeah,
It's a measure of body fat based on height and
Here,
weight.
Jeremy, let's find
and
out
applies-
fat.
what's your height, Jeremy?
No, we don't want to do
What's
this.
your height?
We do not.
What's your height?
5 foot 8 inches.
Okay.
It's probably 9. Let's go with 9 inches. Give me that.
I'm
extra inch.
9.
Okay.
Give me that inch. Give me it.
Whatever. What's your weight?
Let's 200 pounds.
Honest.
It's-
Honest weight,
It
because it's
fluctuates
gonna be.
between 198 and 201, so 200 pounds.
Okay, I'm gonna put 201.
Oh yeah, go on the heavy side.
Your BMI is 29.7.
I made it!
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're good to go.
Get pooping.
I'm gonna go home and tell my wife how amazing my
Crazy
figure
Legs
is.
just said this is the weirdest podcast he's ever been a part of. He also asked, do you think that they give a magazine to donate poop?
Yeah.
I would
No,
hope so.
we've
I mean,
already-
you do this at home, right? And then you ship it out. So maybe
No,
you
this
get
is on site. You got to go on site for this place.
for the first one, but I think that
No.
No,
I
I thought that you got to send it in.
What
I
are
don't
the
believe so.
shipping
Expected to
regulations on
deposit. Oh, you're right. They're expected to deposit their stool material at the lab in Medford. So
Okay,
you have to deliver it.
Oh, you have to deliver it.
Yeah. And you get a bonus if you do 5 days in a row in 1 week period.
So are we talking deliverance?
So we have to
or
move
like
there to be constant poopers.
Hey,
for
be
us.
like-
drop it off.
Hey, I need to use your bathroom.
I see what you did there.
Jeremy, your phone number is 402.
Oh, stop it. Don't do that live. please.
We're doing it live.
No.
Wait, what's the next number? Oh, I got to hear my phone. 2. No.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Well, I was just gonna
Under duress.
I was gonna like fill out this form for you.
It's
You signed up.
yeah.
Crazy Legs
I'm gonna
again
do some
says
more
I can just
research."
see Jeremy putting his poop in the mailbox and putting the little red flag up.
Yeah, he would do that.
He'd probably walk out with a little skip and extra pep in his step.
I'm totally okay with this delivering my poo. I'm a
Man,
healthy pooer.
Yeah, I like that, Nathan. There you go.
That's good
Get
stuff.
a little of the Bob from the, what was it, Insight commercials?
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah,
Maybe I should just start selling poo.
that would be a good idea.
Myself.
You make a.
Who are you gonna
profitable-
sell it to?
I bet if I put it on Craigslist.
Yeah, you should.
I got a lot of poo
I'ma
for any
find
farmers around here.
We should start doing those Craig listings of the week again. Those were fun.
Yeah, we
We're
should.
on Season 2.
We should start looking at those again.
My favorite was the guy that wanted to meet in a empty parking garage and dance like Michael Jackson while with each of you wearing one glove.
Yeah, that one was funny.
that one was pretty funny.
While the
There was
other-
also the one that was wanting to sell you something that was used that you wouldn't want used that was kind of creepy.
Poop. All right, so remember
Yeah.
all that?
You're set.
I'm Detective Dave. Welcome to Good Program. What? I'm Super Dude. I'm gonna go change.
So I love this show when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I watched a lot of all that, and there's a reunion next month. Tomorrow, not really tomorrow, but it is next month. And that's all. This is just a simple
So is
PSA.
it just one reunion or is
Like
it
they're doing a show?
are they bringing it back?
Let's see if it says in the article. I should have discovered that.
He got too excited and only watched the video.
I did. I was just like, I don't care.
Too long, don't read, watch the video.
Yeah, it's here. I know that Keenan's in it and Kel's back, so I didn't really need to see much more.
Oh, here it goes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if it says in here, but I'm not going to take the time to read it. If you like all that, it's coming back. Look it up. Search your local listings and find it.
I wonder how much contract negotiation he had to do to be able to do that and still be a part of Saturday Night Live.
7 contract
7?
negotiations.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds like it checks out.
It's probably 7.
That's pretty standard in the industry, I believe.
Yeah. Hey, so that NX thing we talked about last week, a big elaborate hoax, as usual.
We got duped.
I mean, it did look like a terrible controller, but
Yeah.
It's not real.
That's our next thing we're gonna do.
Really, that looks like that should be like another, I don't know, iPod type MP3 player or something. It doesn't look like it would be a game piece of
It's
technology
a
or
piece of
anything
junk.
like that.
It's not real. It's not the real life.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
So Sony, we talked about this a little bit last week about the kind of 0.5 iterations of consoles. Sony's more powerful PS4 to be announced before PlayStation VR launch. There's been some murmurings. People are kind of jokingly calling it the PlayStation 4.5 or the PlayStation 4K.
Ooh, that actually plays out real nice if it is 4K ready.
I guess.
I think it'd have to be.
Why? To justify it, you mean?
To justify it, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. I feel like they're going to alienate a lot of people if this is actually true.
Yeah.
But it just maybe where we're headed with consoles is these weird incremental iterations.
That makes sense, though. If they do that, they're going to do that, and maybe they'll do a bundle with the VR.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to handle the VR better, supposedly. And
This is the greatest that I've ever had it. I've actually got a PlayStation that's current. I've got an Xbox that's current. I've got a Nintendo system that's current.
Bragger.
It's the first time that's ever happened.
Well, now you're going to have to upgrade them soon.
I am no longer going to be current. This sucks.
Yeah.
I hate you, Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, in all fairness.
Kyle. There.
Thanks, Nathan. Patronizingly patting
Nathan,
my head from Texas.
That is the best one you've done yet. I love that. Patting his head. That's great.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of it's just weird. We'll see where it's going. Maybe maybe these are all just like weird little things that got overheard at GDC, and it's not necessarily what we think. But
well, I heard that it's going to turn into like an actual transformer that'll get up and get you a beverage while you're playing. So you don't have to leave the couch.
I heard that too.
That's the Segway robot we showcased a couple weeks ago.
No, but that actually folds back down into the PlayStation 4K and a half.
Cool.
I was listening to another podcast this week, and they were talking a teacher who described himself as a teacher at an affluent high school said that that console gaming is kind of totally out. Like the kids in this high school, they had a lot of money, and supposedly like one kid would spend like $1,000 in 1 week on Clash of Clans, and his parents had to limit him to $20 a day, instead of.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. But this teacher said that he did kind of a poll of over 100 students, and it pretty much broke down to, I don't remember the exact stats, but like some of the seniors played console games. The rest of the kids, like especially like the freshmen, were like, that's something that my parents do.
Well, yeah, because an average age of a video gamer is like in their 30s, isn't it?
No. That's not what.
That's not
video
what it
gamers,
is.
Everybody, they're saying that that's an old school way of playing video games. They're playing video games on their phones. So the majority of people, mobile games. 10% were like PC games, and the 5% said they didn't play any type of games, but everything else was all mobile. So I mean, that's kind of where gaming is headed. At least like the next generation from us is they're not going to play with a console. That's looked at as the old man's game now. So
I wonder if some of it is the fact that it's a game that they've got with them at all times, so they can.
100% it is, but that doesn't mean. But that's still with most people that play console games still have the phone,
Right.
So.
But I think the other part of it too, maybe at least especially in that type of a situation where they're able to spend $20 on a game every day. I mean, I know there's a lot of those games that if you start playing them after a few weeks, if you're not willing to drop any money into them, they eventually kind of lock up.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but but I think that it's bigger than just they have money to spend on it. It's just proof that I think the console gaming is probably going away.
Probably.
Like, I was talking to Trevor about it earlier, and I was like, my kids being raised in a house where I play console games a lot. They're gonna be like, these like weird hipsters when they're older that use their hands or use a controller, to play video games, and it's like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if they can make controls that will work really well on.
See, and that's always been my argument too.
Yeah,
but it obviously doesn't matter to them. This younger generation, they don't care.
I will say, like it's different types of games though. I don't know that. You mentioned like Clash of Clans. That's going to be a way different type of experience than like if you're even playing the Grand Theft Auto 3 port that's on iOS. Like they're completely different in the way that the controls work. The controls for like the Clash of Clans, that's set up in a way that it's easy to just point and click to do the different things. Whereas
I think you're right, but I think the point is they don't care. The games that are on a console, they're saying those games are for old people. Those are the games that my grandpa plays, like my dad plays. That's not for me. So I'm just saying, like, I see.
Could be, yeah.
I think that's where it is. I think it's headed to a point where it's like the controllers and that type of a system, even mouse and keyboard, is potentially just kind of being weeded out. Like, obviously it's not going to happen tomorrow, but as these kids come up on touch devices, I think we're just going to kind of see that gaming go away.
Does anyone else notice?
I was just treating it like a gift.
Oh, okay.
I
just think this is great. We talk about video games and he reads a book.
What does J.R.R. Tolkien have to say on the matter?
Nothing.
Okay.
What a loser.
He died before video games were commonplace.
Wow.
What a noob.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what do you got?
What do I got? Well, there's more game news, so
you can keep reading, Nathan.
Get ready, Nathan. Pull the book back out. Pull it back out. All right, so I wanted to give everyone an update on Destiny. I know you guys are super excited about this.
Ooh, you suck.
Thanks. Destiny released yesterday, I think it was, big reveal, or a couple days ago anyway, a big reveal for them, trying to keep people interested before they come out with the second or the third, I guess, full game iteration next year. But anyway, raise the light level. They did some other stuff. I know Kyle could care less about this, but there is something super important about it, and that is that it comes out on 4/12, April 12th.
I mean 4/20.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not that fancy.
What's
but it comes out on 4/12.
About 4/12?
What's important about 4/12? Well, I'm going to pass right over that and answer that question in a few minutes. So if Eric would at least show something on the screen.
What? It's out there. What are you talking about? This is the link you had. What do you want me to show?
I want you to scroll a little bit. I want you to
know.
So
what are you doing?
One of the things they're trying to make it look prettier. They're giving you more options to design. I love this. You guys really could care less. To
that wizard
change
came from
the
moon.
characters of the way they look. You can add shaders onto your guns, onto different parts of your body, and they raise
my body.
So anyway, yeah, that stuff, right? Cool stuff. I know you guys are super excited about it. Now, let's just move right on to the next one because you guys could care less.
So wait, so Destiny's going to be fun for a day or two again.
Maybe, but here's the interesting part. Going on to my next story.
The Division. Oh.
The Division April update
now
also releases.
Someone lay down the friggin' newspapers.
Also
Trevor.
releases on 4/12. So they're
competing.
They're head-to-head competing here.
It's the same game.
It is the same game. One's urban. So same day release of the big update. It's going to be interesting to see how that works out. But anyway, Trevor, you want to help talk about this, don't you? Mr. Division lover. You don't know. Anyway, new excursion.
You mean the raid is coming out, is what you're saying?
Incursion. They gave it a name.
It's called the raid. There's a little icon for it already on the map.
There
too.
is.
I like
So here's what's super important.
I haven't seen it.
Here's what's super important.
Tell me.
This is super important. Hot tips.
Hot tips with Jeremy.
Kyle
I need some kind of sound effect that lets everyone know.
Hot tips.
Hot tip.
Just the tips.
All right. So we know that 3 of the 4 of us will be already at level 30.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. When does this come out?
This is the
April
important
12th.
part, Kyle. I want you to pay
12th.
attention. You have 12
You just
days.
slandered me and said that I wouldn't be, so...
You have 12 days.
Okay, to do what?
To get to level 30 so that we can play the raid together.
The raid, yeah.
It may take me a little more than 12 days.
No, it should not.
What?
You're
Well,
already
I'm going to
level
be
20.
gone for half of the time.
All right, just give me your gamer tag.
No!
and I'll get you there.
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's do that. That's a good idea.
The division
No.
is a thing that's going to get people excited.
I just think that here's why I think that's important. Because the night of the 13th, we have a Twitch stream. And I think the 4 of us need to raid it up.
It's not a raid, Jeremy. It's an incursion.
Yeah, so I don't need to have it done by the 12th. I need to have it done by the 13th.
Oh, so see, he'll have
Anyway,
it done by
it's called
the
Falcon
Yeah, I'll have time to do
Lost.
it that way.
There you go. One more day that helped you out.
Jeremy, do I really want to click this link?
Yeah.
I
Let's
think
move past games and let's talk about politics for a minute here.
Oh boy.
Debbie Riddle, all right? Debbie Riddle, look at that. She's got the flag behind her. Oh, you got to
very
stupid.
patriotic.
This
So
is a
American.
horriable website, obviously.
Just keep going. It's
it's
fine.
even
Just keep
worse.
going, Jeremy.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
So, Republican Party of Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just read it.
Just read the headline.
the
People
headline.
can already see it on the internet.
She aims to ban women that are larger than a C cup from breastfeeding in public.
They're trying to eat breakfast.
So
How can
she do this? So there's
Did you
currently
just
yeah, he did that. They
that
are
like
trying
a-
to eat breakfast though.
the babies?
Yeah.
They're just trying to
So basically, there's an existing breastfeeding bill that's trying to go through their state house, and this Debbie Riddle decided she was going to try to modify the bill and put some changes into it. And here's how it's worded: only women who possess the breast size C cup or smaller shall be allowed to breastfeed in public areas.
Okay.
She was asked to comment on it. I want to read her words because they're the best part.
Is she like? I'm not trying to judge her as a person, but has she just been like? Is
Well,
she
she
kind of
could
jealous?
breastfeed.
Like I'm just saying, does she like have like some issues there?
How do you know, Jeremy?
Like her husband
From the
cheated on
picture.
her with a bigger
could be.
breasted woman.
Well, let me read her words in defense of her
Super
stance,
bitter about it.
and we'll see what you guys think.
Okay.
So, here's her speaking.
Yeah.
Nature knows what it's doing.
Oh, boy.
It's for the greater good. We already have more than enough distractions when walking the streets. We don't need this one as well. She was asked to elaborate, and she says, everybody knows what happens when a woman with a D cup size breast starts breastfeeding her child in the park or on the street. Everybody immediately stops and starts staring.
No, they don't. They're looking at their phones. They don't even notice it. Like,
Exactly. And that situation is not good for the mother, as it makes her the object of lustful gazes. Nor is it
If
good
it's not good for her, that's her call.
like gay women? What?
gazes.
Oh,
like you're
I thought you
gazing
said lustful gaze.
No, that could be. I mean, maybe.
Confused.
Right?
Crazy now knows who he is writing in for the election this year. He's okay with anyone that is a C cup or under, just taking it out of their shirt. But if it's over that, no.
That's right. Nope. All right. So
Jeez.
That is such a weird, just like.
it gets much better.
I have
It gets
questions
much
when we
better.
get past
All right.
what you're saying here.
Okay.
Nor is it good for other people who happen to be present at that time. Men are generally the ones who profit from such situations the
Oh,
most.
yeah.
Not the babies.
Not the baby.
The
Yeah,
babies,
no.
They're just getting life, giving nourishment, but I'm sure that men are profiting more.
Yeah, at least until their wives or girlfriends notice that they're staring.
What if they're single?
It's just distracting.
What if they're taking pictures, for later?
Oh my gosh.
Well, it gets better.
Okay.
Studies have shown, this is her speaking still. Studies
Good, I thought it
have
was you.
shown that women with bigger breasts are not commonly associated with modest behavior.
Oh my gosh.
In other words,
What kind of studies are she looking at?
in other words, they know very well that they're attracting attention, so they tend to do it intentionally. Yeah, they tend to feed their babies intentionally. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. That has consequences for both them and anyone who's who they're attempting to influence. Imagine walking down the street with your husband or boyfriend.
She's really hung up on this scenario.
And encountering a busty mom.
Oh, keep going.
Who happens to be who happens to be breastfeeding her child.
Yeah, then what?
While sitting on a bench.
What?
I feel like this is one of those, like, how Kyle always pulls in music for you, when you're doing this. Anyway, it's too late, Kyle.
No, just keep going.
I can't make
All right.
I can't make saucy enough music for this.
So we got a breastfeeding woman. All right. Do you really think any man would be able? Oh no.
Go. Keep
going.
All right. Do you really think any man would be able to look away? On the other hand, women who have C-cup bra size or smaller are not that interesting.
What?
You're paying too much attention to the music. You're not hearing the good stuff.
I'm hearing you.
All right. So C-cup breast size or smaller women are not that interesting, which means they're not in danger of distracting any passerbys. That's just common sense.
Oh my gosh.
Does she just
So-
assume the D stands for danger?
Yeah.
It must.
D-cup for
It
danger.
must.
That's her
Danger
slogan.
cup.
Debbie Riddle
So
2016.
Debbie, riddle me
D-cup
this.
for danger.
Yeah.
We should make those shirts.
So my
We're gonna
question-
sell D-cup as danger shirts on the on the website.
I like it. My question is, is she actually going to go out and hire a booby police?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like,
I
how do
mean-
you?
Is there going to be? Is it? And if she
excuse
is
me,
she
I
going
need
to be
to
able
see
to be an equal opportunity?
Oh my gosh.
Equal opportunity employer
Wait.
and hire men and women to
You know
be
what
the
I-
police?
Wait, there are booby police. Haven't you seen those shirts?
Oh my
It's
gosh.
the FBI.
You just stole my joke.
Oh, I stole your joke.
We're 12-year-olds, ladies and gentlemen.
But now that could be a real department of the government.
Yeah.
That's what yeah.
Well,
The
they wouldn't be.
FBI is real.
There's a lot of 12-year-olds out there that would sign up for the job.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am.
I need to measure you.
Can you stop breastfeeding for a second? I need to check your bust size. Yeah.
I just can't believe that this lady is like the real deal. Like this is
She's an actual
This is
representative.
It's a real thing.
taxpayer money is
See,
going
this is
to her
proof that
craziness.
that the system allows people like her and Donald Trump to get far.
You know what we should do? I got an idea. Just
Oh,
let me-
boy.
let me
All
let
right.
this breathe.
Yeah.
Let it breathe.
Let's start a GoFundMe for her to get breast implants.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Who will support
Yes.
Debbie Reynolds breast implants?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh man.
This is by far the best idea we've ever
Yes.
The breast
Debbie.
idea.
The breast idea. Thank you, Nathan.
had.
It is the best idea we've had, yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Debbie.
And now I'm not going to use the pun I thought of earlier.
Debbie.
Oh no.
Debbie. Let's have a chat. I know things have been hard for you lately. Ever since your husband left you,
Your children have all grown up.
your children have all grown up. I know you're looking for something to kind of stake your claim with. So we're going to help you out, Debbie. We're going to help you out. With the power of the Tub Nation, all 5 of our viewers will support you in this campaign to pay for your breast augmentation surgery. We love you, Debbie. It's actually not augmentation, it's implants, but whatever. What, Nathan?
And we will label it Got Milk.
All right.
Nailed it.
Oh, that's great. All right, so that's my stories, guys.
That was fantastic.
Let's do that. Put that on the list
Yes.
for video for.
Can you get in
new
trouble?
little
You can't get in
shorts.
trouble for making a GoFundMe, right? For someone.
course
I mean,
not.
as long
Let's
as
do
we're
it.
sending the money to her.
Oh yeah, we'll
to
just
make
Here's
the,
what happens: we send the money to her political campaign. So that way it's completely legal.
Strings attached, though. She has to use it for that.
Absolutely.
Or we get the money back
Absolutely.
to, help the tub.
Don't tell people what's in the fine print.
Okay. All right, cool. Jeremy,
I don't know the fine print
Jeremy,
yet.
you write the
I'll-
lead.
Jeremy,
I'll
you
write
write
it
the
up.
legal.
I'll get the creative put together.
Let's do it.
We'll be good. I'll Photoshop some images of her, potentially.
I'll just
potential
share it
future
once
body.
we have the
I'm having-
website. Oh no!
I've got Uncle Rico going on here.
Yeah.
you can imagine
So-
being right about here.
Don't delete the link to this article in the agenda.
There's quite a few
okay?
pictures of her on the internet.
Whoa,
obviously.
that's inappropriate, Jeremy.
Not that kind.
Okay.
That's the picture right there. Save that one, and that's the picture. That's the one that we need.
It's pretty
Yeah.
small.
We'll figure something out with
We'll
it.
figure it out. All right.
Trevor, what do you got?
There is a glorious vessel on the horizon.
Oh no! Are we going back to Star Citizen?
Is
No.
it the nuclear vessel?
But I have been playing Star Citizen. By the way, they just came out with another ship that's pretty. No, I'm just kidding. No, there's a research ship that decided wanted to name their ship in a different way than the typical way.
What game is this?
No, it's a real ship.
He's not even
Like
pulling up
like
the-
a boat or like
It's a research
like a spaceship.
a research vessel by
Vessel.
oh my gosh.
That was the picture that I
Should
told
just
Jeremy to
stop
keep.
talking?
I just like
Can
this
we-
picture of Debbie. She's just down on the farm
Hey,
with
Eric,
her horses,
I gave you a thing to her
having
political
a good time.
logo. It's gonna work out great because it's got a pair of double D's
Oh,
right
no.
in the middle. We're back. We can't leave this alone.
Oh no!
So let's
Yeah.
get
Oh, boy.
let's get riddle some double D's.
Yeah, it's double B and double D.
That's what, oh gosh.
Look,
Oh, it's gonna
let's
be
help.
so
Wait, I
good.
got the slogan.
Put her head
Wait,
right above
no,
the
no,
D's
hold on,
in
hold
her
on, hold
name.
on. Let me help you. Here's the slogan. Let's help Debbie put the double D back in riddle. There
That's
we
right.
go.
That's right.
There we go.
All
We
right.
got it. Okay, sorry, Trevor. What are we talking about?
Sorry, Trevor.
You're talking about a glorious vessel, which
Yeah.
made me uncomfortable. But I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh my gosh.
go
I
here.
suppose I should have
After
worded
the double
myself a little
Ds.
careful.
Okay, here's this glory. Oh, it's a boat. Never
And
mind.
so there's it's a ship. It's a research ship. It's
Boat.
I can't remember
very
what
red.
country. I think it's England.
Saudi Arabia.
But the NERC, which is the National Environmental Research Council, this is a million dollar or pounds. Sorry, they said, but that would be more multi-million dollars than boat. But they decided to go to the internet to decide what they were going to name it, and the current leading name is Bodie McBoatface.
Wait, so we can vote on this?
Wait, the internet is voting.
The internet is voting.
What are the options that we have? We
There's-
need an official men in a vote.
Men in a vote.
Men in a tub vote.
Oh.
I got ahead of myself
I
there
think
because
the
I was.
glorious vessel is right up there.
There's a few other names too. If
Can we
one
call
of
it the
them,
veiny vessel?
one of them. Oh my gosh.
What?
One of them is Usain Bolt. The other one is not the Titanic. All one word.
How is that one not winning?
It's close. It's up there. And then I believe there was. I can't remember what the last one. It's somewhere in there. But
Can one be I'm on top of the world? I like all the Titanic references.
oh, Ice Baby is one of them.
Oh,
as
that's a
well.
good one. That is a good one. Where can I vote though? I don't see any like clickies.
I
Try
did
clicking
not
on Bodie
look.
Boatface.
I clicked on it.
But if you go with the NERC, maybe they would have something.
Huh. So anyways, people can go and vote then, right?
But yeah, so you can go vote.
Let your vote be heard.
All right. I want it to be.
Yeah, but Bodie McBoatface.
I like not the
You can
Titanic.
get on Twitter
Yeah,
and
I want not the Titanic too.
you can vote on Twitter by adding hashtag name our ship.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
That's simple.
Debbie Riddle wants not the Titanic.
Oh man.
Oh
No.
man.
Oh, we let him out.
Yeah, there it is.
You're getting tugboated.
Oh, the
That was probably the most appropriate tugboat sound.
I know, right?
It really worked.
Well, we know how to hashtag this one tonight.
So,
Oh boy.
Tokyo 42. What's this?
Oh,
Is this
yeah.
the new Tokyo Drift?
Yes.
I hope so.
No, this I was debating on one of those. I know.
I didn't know they made 40 other Tokyo Drift movies.
They've been very quiet about it, and they're really proud about 42.
They only were airing in Tokyo.
They actually spent $2 on the story instead of.
So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a video game?
This is inspired. It's inspired by Syndicate and
Whoa.
the early Grand Theft Auto games, but it looks like it's kind of like Hitman in some ways, to where you go around and you're supposed to take out a certain target or something.
Is that why it's 42?
Like Agent 42?
I don't know. Honestly, I didn't get.
That's
that
the meaning
far, I
of
guess.
life, right?
But it looks pretty crazy. I mean,
And the universe.
it's got some nice graphics in it, and I don't know. I was interested in it because it just looks a little bit different than
Is
most
this
of your games.
is this a PC game?
I think so.
I think you played on
Yeah, it's
Legos.
PC.
It looks kind of fun.
Yeah. But yeah.
I like the music.
Uh-huh.
Eric, are you taking a selfie?
No, I was just playing on Instagram.
Oh.
I mean on Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Ooh.
He's Snapchatting an Insty.
So is that it? Like I was waiting for like the build up.
Sorry. I guess I was actually gonna cancel.
He was gonna delete that story, but he didn't.
No, yeah, it looks really cool though.
Kind
I
of looks
guess
like
I-
the old like Sim Cities.
Yeah.
All right, cool. There's a game for people.
Go play that. We talk about games on this show.
Because we're on Twitch, so
Yeah.
why wouldn't we?
All right. Well, let's move on because I got a story about a selfie with a hijacker.
Oh my gosh.
So this guy decided. What was it? Last week there was an Egyptian
Yes.
airline that was hijacked, and basically the flight was supposed to be from Alexandria to Cairo, and was deflected, or I don't know what's the word for that. Diverted.
Yeah.
Anyway, once
divergence.
they landed, I believe they landed in Cyprus. This guy, his name is Ben Innes, Innes. He, 26-year-old, decided that he was going to go and take a selfie with the bomber.
Alleged bomber.
Later, it was discovered that the bomber actually had a fake bomb that was on him, so there was no explosives or anything. But Ben decided he was going to take a picture anyway, and he said, basically, I threw caution to the wind. Well, trying to stay cheerful in the face of adversity, I figured that if his bomb was real, I had nothing to lose anyway, so I took my chance to get a little closer look at it. He said that he asked he had somebody translate for him and asked him if he could take a picture. He goes, I got one of the cabin crew to translate for me and asked him if I could do a selfie with him, he told The Sun. He just shrugged, okay, so I stood beside him and smiled for the camera while a stewardess did the snap.
He could have totally taken that guy.
I'm just trying to picture the situation.
I mean, this is while they're on the ground.
Before they let the
Before
hostages
any
go.
hostages were let out, this guy with the bomb, he asks him if he can take a selfie. I mean, if this guy doesn't have the biggest pair on the face of the planet, he's clearly either just super ballsy or he is an absolute moron. Probably both.
Maybe both.
He's just having fun with life.
Be nice to him. He's
just having fun with life.
I think that's fantastic. I would have been like in the very back of the plane, like with wet pants, because I would have peed myself.
So
Thanks for clarifying.
there's a later picture. This guy is
I don't know if it's in this story.
one of the last 3 people that were actually let off the plane. So he was on the plane, I don't know if he chose to stay there or what, but he was one of the last hostages to be let go before it was all over. So maybe
Had to make
he
sure
made
the
a
picture
friend.
looked good.
Yeah, he had to make sure that he had that picture there.
But it's not a selfie.
No.
Yeah, we know. It's not a selfie. He didn't actually hold the camera and take it.
It's close enough. Everything's a selfie
Yeah.
now. If it's a picture of
It's
yourself.
a picture of himself. Technically, it is a selfie.
Yeah, that's just the way it is now.
For him.
That's the
I
way
mean, not.
Yeah.
Anyways, Rhode Island.
Yeah, Rhode Island made some mistakes in a tourism video. They actually used some video that was taken in Iceland. So
who cares? Same difference.
I mean, I don't know how you make that mistake, but I think it was like something that I mean, they spent a lot of money on this video that was made, and immediately have to go through and let people know that they have embarrassed themselves on their attempt to try and get tourism up in the very, very small state of Rhode Island. It's what, like 10 miles?
So you use Iceland footage to do that?
I don't know. Like this, I guess this picture here is of this skateboarder is like in front of some building in like the capital of Iceland. Not
and
anywhere
no one
close.
noticed that
no
this
one
was not
noticed
in Rhode
until the
Island.
video came out. Yeah.
Like, where's that at? I don't know, somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Let's just put the video out.
So
It's in Iceland.
yeah, it's in Iceland. So
That is weird.
I don't know. It baffles my mind, especially as small as that state is, that they wouldn't be like, oh, that doesn't seem like
Kyle,
that.
because everyone knows all the buildings inside the state.
I'm just saying,
Well, you've
like,
probably, at the size it is, you've probably driven past most of the buildings. And
probably like the
Maybe.
size of Omaha, you would recognize most of
Rhode
Omaha in the
Island
video.
is the size of Omaha.
They just need to swap
Isn't it?
out the footage of
Come on.
Iceland with some footage from Family Guy. That'll fix it.
There you go.
All right, Lois.
All right. In other news, Jay-Z is filing a lawsuit against the previous owners of Tidal. That he is. It sounds like things are just not going well at Tidal at all, despite the
Burning
fact
the
that they.
servers are on fire.
Yeah, something's happening. I guess they are saying that the number of subscribers that Tidal had when they purchased it was well below the 540,000 that had been reported to them by the prior owners. So they served legal notice to the parties involved in the sale, which is just a couple days after they had boasted that their subscription numbers are at 3 million, and also a few days after some songs of Kanye's are showing up on Apple Music. So after he had said that his new album would only ever be on Tidal, never be for sale or anything else, he's got songs from it that are streaming on Apple and all the other ones.
It's not the full album, though.
It's not the full album yet, but I mean,
so
the way that the album,
technically not wrong.
yeah, maybe,
I'm just saying.
maybe, we'll see. We'll see how long that lasts.
You defend Kanye.
I will to the grave.
I'm just thinking that the estimated 500,000 fans stealing the album instead of figuring out how to get onto Tidal probably messed with
I don't think
things.
anybody even wanted to figure out how to get on the Tidal.
Exactly. Exactly. So I don't know. Trouble brewing for Jay-Z. He's got a few more problems than 99 now, I think.
Way to force that joke in
I
there.
know, right? I know, right?
Ooh, you suck.
You deserved it.
I deserved it. Well, no one's talking, so I've brought some turds that compared to Jeremy's
Well, you should have
breast
sold
milk.
them. You should have sold them.
I should have sold them. There is an artist that put up a mural in Australia of Kanye making out with Kanye, and he is said that there was someone that I think that his people Kanye's people had told him to basically take it down. He replied to the request by asking for a 6-figure sum and a lifetime supply of Yeezy Boost sneakers. He said that he unsurprisingly received no response, and he released a large print of the image on Tuesday painted over with white and said that he would do the same to the mural if it is purchased on an art site. The only catch is the print itself is costing 100,000 Australian dollars, roughly $76,000, meaning there's probably not too many people that would be willing to spend $76,000 on the picture. You can find the picture at the very bottom of that. That's the whitewashed one.
Okay.
But yeah, Kanye kissing Kanye.
I don't know why.
He likes the old Kanye.
Which one? I was trying to figure out which one the old Kanye was. That's all. We kept staring at it.
The hand grab.
Oh, that makes it even better.
Oh.
You know, it's interesting. That is that like? It almost looks like it may have started out as Kanye and Kim, and then they decided to change the head.
Yeah,
I
maybe
could see that.
I could see. That's funny.
I don't know. It looks kind of like maybe Kanye's kissing like Kevin Durant. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not sure. But
yeah. So there's a whitewashed picture that's for sale. So if you want to spend $76,000 to help Kanye out, and I know he's got all that personal debt. So
why is everybody always whitewashing history?
I know.
I don't know.
So is this like a racist comment?
I don't know, but I just
Mine was.
I think if Kanye was as cool as he says he is,
he should put that on his album.
His album cover.
That's the next Kanye album cover right there.
That's better work than
Make it happen,
than
Kanye.
his most recent one.
Yeah, that actually took artistry other than like Life of Pablo, which was like someone used MS Paint. And when I say MS Paint, I don't mean Microsoft. Okay, so let's see.
Crazy doesn't think that it looks like Kanye.
Let's move to Nathan's stories. Yeah, I didn't think it looked too much like Kanye either.
What?
Just let it float there for a while. Okay, so you've got some stories. Here's something from the AV Club.
Yeah.
About Zack Snyder.
So last week I brought a story about some stuff Zack Snyder wanted to adapt. This week he wants to adapt The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand.
I would totally go watch that.
I am not familiar with The Fountainhead.
I'm not either.
It's the part of the sprinkler where the water comes.
Oh,
all right.
They'd make a movie about that.
Sounds
Is that
great.
about the creator of that, like the Apple movies about Jobs?
It's about creators.
Yeah.
So you're partway there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know all that much about The Fountainhead.
Okay.
I only have a cursory knowledge of Ayn Rand. But
Jeremy, what's it about? You seem to know.
I read it in high school. Actually, no, middle school, 7th grade. I had to go look at the wiki page just to remind myself for sure which one it was. But there's a guy named Howard Rourke who is a architect, and it's almost like this kind of her take on an architect who decides to do something totally different than everyone else, and he's basically fighting against the man, which is pretty much all of her books, because she's a libertarian, and it's always about the oppression of the populace.
She's way more than a libertarian.
Yeah, well, she's mostly actually an anarchist.
She's a library-tarian.
Anyway, it's about
It's not a thing.
it's about this supposedly
librarian-tarian.
good guy and how he tries to fight the system.
Librarian.
Cool.
So why is he? I guess I just don't get it. I feel like people are being a jerk to Zack Snyder, saying he's not good enough to do these things. That's all I'm saying is people are like, oh, look at Zack. He's going to try to do something heady because he sucks. And I'm just like, really? Be nice to the poor guy.
I didn't get to the punchline yet.
Oh, okay, cool. Do it.
Punchline, 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 punchline.
Punchline.
You done?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was it? Oh.
Our video feed.
Ayn Rand wrote a screenplay for The Fountainhead, and Warner Brothers has it on file and has had it for a long time. And Zack Snyder has been tinkering with it, which is like the exact opposite of the idea of Ayn Rand's objectivism, that people are messing with creative people's work.
Oh. So she's against that.
Yes.
Oh. So what is he what exactly is he changing?
Everything.
He didn't specify. He just said he's been tinkering with it for the past several years.
So, I mean, Rorschach and Superman are going to show up in it?
Maybe.
I'm sure
And
that's how
that
it's
dude
gonna
that
go.
yells, "This is Sparta." I can only hope.
Why does everybody forget Legend of the Guardians when they go off on Zack Snyder rants? That was a great movie.
Wait, Legend of the Guardians?
Oh.
You mean Guardians of Gahoo?
Yeah, that's the one.
The I don't know. Why does everybody forget about Dawn of the Dead? I thought that one was pretty good.
What about Sucker Punch?
Yeah. No, don't talk
No,
about
people
Sucker
don't
Punch.
forget about that one.
Yeah, that was a bad movie. Shh, don't talk about that. All right, I've moved on to your next story, Nathan.
Yes, you have.
Oh yeah, you can see that now. I forgot we changed it. Technology.
So, after Batman v Superman received a bunch of criticism for taking itself too seriously, Warner Brothers is now spending tens of millions of dollars to reshoot scenes in Suicide Squad to make it funnier.
Because Marvel. Gosh, this makes me wish I would have went and seen Batman now.
Yeah, there you go. It just backfired on you because Batman vs. Superman was extremely serious, and I loved the fact that there wasn't all the campy stuff, and any of the jokes that they did have felt like they were way hollow, and nobody laughed at them out loud in the theater.
Well, that's not good either. Like,
well, no, but I'm just saying, like, it wasn't like
the jokes there were just awful. So
I laughed at.
So now they're trying to.
But I'm saying they weren't like something that like caused an uproar of people. Like I am
so maybe
sure
they were good jokes.
Underoos is gonna get when I go and see Captain America. Underoos.
Hey guys.
My favorite superhero. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Nathan. Sorry, we just got excited.
That was my entire story.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of money to spend on that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just why do they care so much? Why do they have to be alike? Like I just give it up. Just be you, DC. Just do you. You know.
You're sounding very Ayn
Because
Rand.
the critics say don't be you, DC.
They're just like, oh, we want more Marvel. That's all we want is we want more Marvel. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, you stole this story from me. Not really. I tried to steal this story from you, Nathan.
Is that because it was about your childhood?
He's a hero. And I saw this story and I posted it and I saw that you had already put it on the agenda. So go for it.
All right. So a fella in North Carolina was arrested. I don't remember why the cop initially pulled him over, but the cop wound up keying
tail light. It was a tail light.
Tail light. That's right. Wound up keying in his information and said, "I don't know how to tell you this, but there's a warrant out for your arrest from 2002." And come to find out, he hadn't returned a VHS copy of Freddy Got Fingered to a rental store.
Yeah, and he was taking his daughter to school too. Like, and
wait, so he had a tail light that was out, and that was the cause.
Yes.
Well, no, that's why he got pulled over. Yeah.
Right.
So he was, he's taking his daughter to school, and they pull up this warrant on him. The officer did let him take his daughter to school.
Yeah, he turned himself in afterwards.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was a $200 fine. And news of it reached Tom Green, who tweeted out that he would have gladly paid the fine for the man. And a lot of people who reported this story took that as Tom Green did pay the fine and got the man off, but that is not actually what happened.
Yeah.
How long did he sit and rot in jail for?
Well, it just happened.
It didn't say. It just said he was released after they decided it was a non-issue.
I wonder how heavy that bail was. I mean, is the movie store still open?
No, they went. They went bankrupt and stuff.
Right. So I mean,
well, this was a local video store though, wasn't it? Like that he had rented it from. It wasn't like Blockbuster or something like that. So they were probably vindictive about Netflix and were like, we're gonna sue everybody that kept one of our movies. So yeah, or at least put a warrant out for their arrest.
We want them brought to justice.
Can I now play like the best scene from this movie?
Do it.
Go for it.
If you must.
I gotta type it first.
Mom.
Yeah, that's not from the movie, but that's okay.
Well, yeah.
I just want to play it. Yay, here it is. Hopefully we don't get a copyright strike on us. We'll just hurry it.
Oh, look, honey.
Oops, let me start over.
Oh, look, honey, our boy's a genius. He's rigged a pulley system so he can eat sausage and work on his stupid drawings.
I'm being creative? Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have some work to do.
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Sausages! Sausages!
Now you just get outside and you just cool off.
You want me to cool it?
Okay. Anyways.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can we add that little sound clip of wanting to get some sausages?
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like? That's good stuff.
We need to add that movie to our
Has
next
anybody seen
movie
this
night.
movie?
I have not.
No.
Nathan?
I've seen clips of it.
Oh,
I am
man.
not amused.
Why? What's your problem?
I thought it was funny.
I didn't think it was funny. There's not a whole lot more to it than that.
Well, there's something wrong with you.
Hey, M. Polar Bear.
Yeah. So
Hey.
let's,
Hi, Polar
let's
Bear.
say hi
Welcome
to
to
Polar
the
Bear.
party.
Bear.
She says, "Can we look at her Twitch tonight?" Sure. Where's your Twitch?
No,
at?
highlight. Twitch highlight. I don't know what they're
Oh.
talking about.
The highlights. It's like the
Oh.
magazine, right?
In their hair?
Oh no, she must have highlighted something. On her
Is it
thing.
a she?
Why are we assuming it's a
Yeah.
she?
Because it's a polar bear.
But it's an
There are
it's M.
only
Polar
female
Bear.
polar bears.
Maybe there's a.
I'm sorry. You played Black Ops 3.
Hey.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, sorry. Was that
wrong
out
with that?
loud?
Black Ops 3.
I don't know.
Come on.
It seems
Oh, you got
Outdated.
you got told.
it's outdated.
Guy.
Oh, sorry, Em.
See, I figured the M stood for male, so male polar bear.
See, and I immediately
Male
thought.
polar bear. Yeah.
thought,
I'm glad I didn't say that until after it was confirmed
I don't
in
know
the chat.
why does he want us to look at this. Is it good?
We want to watch it. Let's see it.
Sure, whatever.
Make something happen.
This is
Yeah,
like
magic.
whatevs.
it's like playing roulette on the internet.
I'm gonna go down to the fudge.
Okay.
I'm gonna die on my way there first.
Okay.
Can you get out of my way? I will kill you.
Oh yeah, kill him.
I'm
Get
gonna
him.
kill him just cause.
Uh huh.
You don't deserve anything. Man.
Oh no!
Doesn't deserve it.
Watch this.
I like
This
your.
how you be a
All right,
douche.
so,
I like
so
your
try to be a little more
You
animated
follow him. Right.
in your next.
He's like, you kill me.
Shh, I can't hear him.
Sorry.
Hey, shut up.
I like that
animated.
gun.
You
It's
can't
all
hear.
neon yellow.
Yeah,
That is
that's
very
nice. Yeah.
That's
Pretty sweet.
Cool. I kind of want to watch that again though.
I'm gonna go down to the fudge.
Go under the fudge.
I'm gonna die on my way there first.
And I my way
Can
there.
you get out of my way? I will kill you.
Yeah.
I like
I'm gonna
the
kill him just cause.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like to jump over an immediate death.
And then that guy, yeah.
Super dead.
Watch this. This is how you be a douche. It's like,
Uh-huh.
you follow him, right? He's like, you kill me. No, you ain't.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just kill your
He
teammate?
just randomly killed his teammate.
There you go.
Nice work, polar bear.
I think I've played with you before on like Rainbow Six.
Like every
Siege.
game
Yeah.
ever. Yeah.
That was cool.
Oh man, Siege. Oh.
That was,
Remember that? I shouldn't bring this up, Eric.
Yeah. What?
Remember that time that we were at someone's
Thanks for.
thing and we played this game and it was.
Oh my gosh, crazy. Be
and I
nice.
Shot you in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
I'm a jerk.
So Nathan,
was
you got
real life.
another
Was that
story.
after you blew up
That
his
was real
truck?
life. That was paintballing. That was real life, and that was your.
Nathan,
Oh.
go.
All right.
Going.
I'm just trying to cut
Whoa!
Jeremy off because he likes to go on these weird stories that nobody cares about. So,
That's true.
Go for it.
Yeah, so there was this water tower put up, but the town didn't have. I believe the thing was they didn't have enough land of public property to erect it, so they made a deal with the First Baptist Church in the town to put it up there, and the Baptist Church was like, "Okay, sure, but we put our name on it," and the town said, "Yeah, okay." And the Freedom from Religion Foundation made a big stink about this.
Okay.
Even though none of the people that the Fox News article mentions in the town took issue with it. So,
Wait, did you say they paid for it?
who paid for it?
With First Baptist Church?
They donated the land on which it was erected.
Oh, okay.
So it's technically a city-owned water tower, so I guess I can understand where the Freedom from Religion Foundation is coming from, but you gotta do what you gotta do to put in a water tower, guys.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of public things that are named after.
You know
the
what?
donor.
I disagree. I mean,
come on, Kyle.
if you need water, it should not have anything to do with your religion.
That doesn't. The water is still available to you.
It's holy water. It'll burn the atheists.
It's holy water. It'll burn the atheists now.
That's a valid argument there.
It's a valid argument.
And I mean, I'm normally supportive of these guys, but this is too silly.
These guys? Guys?
What?
Atheists?
Yes.
These guys. That's
No,
great.
I meant the freedom from religion.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, I'm normally supportive of these atheists, but.
I guess I got his meaning. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy.
We should get
Even
rid of.
Trevor understands.
We should
Yeah,
get. We
and
should
I'm an
get,
idiot.
Oh, we just went there. We just
Now
went
we
there.
get to the heart of the matter.
I'm an
Yeah.
idiot.
Well,
You just went where?
We don't know. This whole thing's been off the
I
rails.
don't know. I
tonight.
like when I don't talk. You guys just like get all stressed out and start like murmuring things. Okay, so what's the next
yes,
story?
fearless
I think-
leader.
I'm just saying, you guys are like talking about craziness. I don't know what's going on. Wait, why is there a thing in here that says backup stories kick in here? Oh,
because they're backup stories. They'll kick in there if we go to the backups.
Yeah,
okay.
let's just do it.
Snow White's sisters movie.
Yes. Disney just greenlit a live-action movie about Snow White's sister, Rose Red.
The more interesting Snow.
Wait, so this is on top of the fact that there was a Snow White movie that the sequel didn't have Snow White in it?
It's written by the same guy.
Oh boy.
Gosh.
Huh.
Even Thor didn't save that movie. Somehow I don't know how they greenlit a second one.
Wait, Thor was in it?
In the
Chris
Snow
Hemsworth.
White and the
Okay, yeah.
Huntsman
He means
or whatever.
the actor.
Yeah, Chris
Not, like,
Hemsworth.
actually.
I'm like,
I mean,
wait a minute, that's a crossover.
It's a crossover that you didn't see coming from
Sorry.
Disney, did you?
No.
Although
Suddenly
now
Thor
that I
is
think
there.
about it, Snow White originated from the Germanic tribes, so that would have been the right time and place to worship Thor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Nathan.
That's
Thank you.
That's true though.
That's very astute.
You got to give that one to him.
Yeah. Points.
So is that it?
Well, it's just interesting because there is a story called Snow White and Rose Red elsewhere in Grimm's fairy tales, but it has nothing to do with the identically named Snow White. This one's about a prince who gets turned into a bear and all sorts of nuttiness.
Just like the poop that Jeremy will be sending to the,
Yeah.
the medical
Yeah,
study.
just like that.
All right, we got one last story here.
There is some push, by the way, to have a fan fiction of Snow White with Thor. I'm looking that up right now.
my gosh.
Good.
Yeah.
The fact that you said there's some push right after his poop comment.
Yeah.
Oh, you just went there.
There's a baby. Is that your new
Yeah.
catchphrase, Jeremy? Is that your new catchphrase, Jeremy? I hope it is. Oh, he just went there. Oh, we just went there.
Wait, what was?
Oh, we just went there. He said it like 2 or 3
okay.
times tonight now. I like it. That's Jeremy's catchphrase. Can we get T-shirts that say that and it has your face on? Oh,
We just
went
make T-shirts out of anything we say anymore.
Hey,
We've done
I mean
since
that
the beginning.
baseball one last night was pretty sweet.
Boog Boof is up to bat.
That was a sweet-looking T-shirt. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, Nathan, what's this about Baby Seal?
Yeah, Seal Pup wound up outside someone's front door in San Francisco, like 4 miles from the beach.
Jeez.
And the funniest part is the same Seal Pup had been caught and released a month earlier, and it was supposed to head up north, and it came back down south.
He likes the people.
Oh, he's so cute.
Aww.
They named him Ozzy. That moment when we all wait for someone else to say something.
I just wanted it to go long. Our camera quit working, so no one can see our
No one
faces
sees
anymore.
us.
I was wondering what was up.
Yeah.
I can't get the chat to work with my own tag. Everything's broken and everything sucks tonight.
Oh man.
Oh well. I'd say we should end this show while we're ahead.
I do want to say, Nathan, you're getting complimented in the chat.
You've got the cutest stories.
Yeah, you do have
you.
the cutest stories. So
You do.
take that away with you.
Taking it away.
Oh, I'm gonna zoom in on that baby seal.
Aw,
And
What was the name of that baby seal again?
Ozzy.
See.
Aw.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a real ride. It's been
something.
fun. It's we've learned a lot of things. We've learned about manners and we've learned about breastfeeding.
April 12th. It's It's an important day.
We've learned about April 12th for those who like to play shoot 'em up Diablo games. And I guess it's time to bid farewell to
I guess it is.
all our friends and neighbors who
So
are still
long.
here.
Farewell.
Thanks for stopping by, Impolar Bear. Did you follow us? Because, I mean, we played your clip.
Yeah.
So why?
Follow.
He already left us.
Bounced.
He
Yeah,
just
he's
went
one
to
of
go
those- he was the
spam some
troller.
other people.
Polar bears bounce.
He got the best of us.
Did he really?
I mean, he got us to play something, and then he didn't follow.
He's gonna like grab the clip and like, look, see, I'm famous, guys.
Guys, look, this
tell
other
my two
podcast.
friends.
Those other.
Would that be him getting people to watch us watching him play something?
I'll take it.
Yeah, let's
You know.
do that. That's I'm okay with that.
I kind of want to watch it again.
I think those other, maybe those other
Gonna go down to the fudge.
streams will
Gotta
follow
go
us
down
too.
to the fudge.
That's the
Die
best
on my
line.
way there.
I gotta go
Get out of my way, I will kill him.
Get out my way, I will kill you.
I'm gonna kill him just cause.
I'm killed. Nope, you're gonna fall.
Oh.
You died.
Watch this.
Watch
This how you be a douche. It's like, okay,
Did
you
you
follow
say-
him.
okay.
Alright.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill me.
He mumbles a lot.
I don't know what he was saying. But Nathan disapproves of this because he's already pulled out his book again.
Nathan,
It's a game.
Nathan's got to get some reading in before bedtime.
Okay. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good week. Thanks for watching us. We'll be back. Thanks, Moose, for joining us last minute in the chat.
Yeah.
there. It's good seeing you.
He was around.
Oh,
He
was
was
he? I
around
kinda
from the
missed it.
beginning.
He poked out
okay.
here and there.
Crazy Legs, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Metal Geek, everybody that was here, the whole
Yeah.
Tell
crew.
all your friends.
We'll
Come
be
on
back
down.
next week. Everything will be okay.
Bye.
Say hi to your mother for us. See you guys.
Okay.
It's been real.
Yeah.
Gonna go down to the fudge. Then die on my way there first. Get out of my way, I will kill him. I'm gonna kill him just cause. Oh, God, anyway. Watch this. This is how you be a douche. It's like, okay, you follow him, alright? He's like, hey, you kill me.
That's